New this morning, frustration from residents in Lakewood led to a new speed limit around the city. 9 News transportation specialist Brianna Fernandez is live this morning in Lakewood. Brianna, how many signs have been posted around the neighborhoods?
Yeah, Erica, so nearly 500 signs. That's where you're going to see across Lakewood. And really, it's every time you enter a neighborhood, you're going to see one of these signs. So you can see it right here. It says residential speed limit 20 miles per hour unless otherwise posted. Now, before these new signs, the city of Lakewood matched the state law, which was 30 miles per hour. This change was really all thanks to the community. So city council heard from residents who were frustrated with drivers speeding through these neighborhoods over the years. So the city conducted an online poll asking folks, what should the residential speed limit be here in Lakewood? 44% of you said 20 miles per hour. So this means the speed limit on residential streets is now 20 miles per hour unless posted otherwise. If there's not a speed limit sign in the neighborhood, the default speed is automatically 20 miles per hour. So this change only applies to local streets within neighborhoods, so not main intersections like Colfax or 6 or roads that have a lot of traffic volume. The city of Lakewood joined other cities like Denver and Golden in adopting this new speed limit. But the real question here is, has the city seen a difference since installing these signs? Take a listen.
We got our first 3 speed studies back in areas that we've studied before, and essentially 2 of the 3 were essentially about the same as what we had measured before. 1 actually had gone up slightly. So we really haven't done much as far as seeing a direct impact of the signs, which is what most of the other cities that have done us have told us.
Yeah, so not much of a difference with these new signs, and we actually wanted to see that firsthand. Are people paying attention to these new speed limit signs, especially because they were so used to the 30 miles per hour, and we're seeing it in other cities as well, those neighboring cities. So coming up in the next hour, we're actually going to shadow the Lakewood Police Department. We actually have a video of people going either extremely fast or slow, and you just have to wait and see. Here on KTVD at 8 o'clock, we'll have that story for you. For now, I'm live here in Lakewood. Brianna Fernandez for 9 News.
All right, Brianna, thank you. Right now, we are following a developing story out of Denver this morning. Police are investigating an overnight shooting near 32nd Avenue and Federal Boulevard. One victim was taken to the hospital with critical injuries. Police aren't sure who pulled the trigger just yet as they work to identify a suspect. If you know anything about the shooting, you're asked to call police.
A man wanted for a kidnapping in Aurora is in custody this morning. Police say 24-year-old breeder Joan Ospina Murillo is the second of 3 outstanding fugitives suspected of kidnapping residents last December at the now closed Edge at Lowry Apartments. Aurora police say a group of a dozen armed people kidnapped a couple from one unit in the complex and took them to another unit. Investigators say the group then tortured and robbed the couple before letting them go. Ospina Murillo was arrested in Michigan after alleged store burglary. He is in federal custody this morning.
This morning, we are learning about a major win in court for former tenants of a Denver apartment complex. The now former tenants at the Mink Urban Infinity Apartments on South Bel Air Street sued the property's owners and the management group, claiming that they violated Colorado's warranty of habitability. This is the first lawsuit in the state involving this law. The suit represents tenants who lived there from October of 2018 to June of 2022, claiming unlivable conditions from mold, lack of heat, and hot water and broken elevators. The jury awarded more than $13 million to more than 2,000 residents. We reached out to the management group for comment. We have yet to hear back.
Making national headlines, President Donald Trump signed the government funding bill into law this weekend. The bill will allow 6 months of funding and avert a government shutdown. President Trump's signature on Saturday comes after the Senate passed the bill the day before, just hours ahead of a midnight deadline. Last week, the bill cleared the House on a party line, and then Senate lawmakers voted to pass the measure 54-46. 2 Democrats joined all but 1 Republican in support of the measure.
President Trump says that he will speak with Russian President Vladimir Putin tomorrow as he pushes for an end to the war in Ukraine. The president said that to reporters aboard Air Force One late last night. Trump said that his team was making good progress toward ending the 3-year-long war, even suggesting that there could be an announcement of some kind tomorrow. Trump also mentioned that there's talk of, quote, dividing up certain assets to reach an agreement.
The U.S. government agency in charge of peace deals is the latest agency being targeted by Elon Musk and Doge. The U.S. Institute for Peace turned away Doge officials along with FBI agents on Friday. The Institute's communications director says the Doge members and agents showed up unannounced and tried to gain entry. A lawyer for the organization turned them away. USIP is dedicated to protecting U.S. interests by helping prevent violent conflicts and broker peace deals abroad.